that last stream ended. It was abrupt. Apparently the system encountered some kind of error and just conked out of the entire game, and thus it abruptly ended the stream against my will. Just give me a quick moment, I'll set this up. Apparently the system crashed on me, so I had to restart the darn thing. So, yeah, I am totally sorry about that. That was like... Sometimes that's the one thing, that unfortunate thing about PlayStations and PlayStation 4s is when you're in the middle of streaming, having a good time, sometimes the game decides to conk out on you, and once you're out of the actual game you're playing, it abruptly ends the stream, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm back, and I'll try to go a little while longer, at least until midnight. Then I'll have to, call it a night. Your system crashed once? Yeah. Unfortunately, my PS3 tends to crash more than usual, I think because of so many times of gamers rage. I accidentally hit it so many times it kind of messed with the insides, so I need to get a whole new PS3. If I can find one at a decent price, though. But yeah.
I'm sorry about before. And I'm sorry about your soldiers.
No need for that. You'll have a hard time getting up every morning if you dwell on that too much. Machines don't do that, and if we want to destroy them, neither can we. Rivers, since Pacific Division no longer exists, you will now answer to me.
Ooh,
that makes you a part
trophy.
of TechCom. Congratulations. No more sitting around waiting for Skynet to come to you. Over here, we go out there and meet the enemy face on. This is it. Resistance Shelter, South Division. Baron, DN 38217.
Now, when Reese gave his identification number, it was B.
Commander.
I think it was
There with me.
I think it was meant as a reference to his last name, Michael Bien. I think that's how it's pronounced, at least. But this is the same bunker
Where are
he
the
was in
others?
during that
Where's my
vision
husband?
that Sarah had
They're
in
dead.
her dreams.
Over here's our quartermaster. If you need anything beyond the standard issue equipment, work it out with him. And here's Alvin, residing chief Egghead.
I prefer laboratory director.
Like I said, Egghead. He supplies all TechCom units with weapon modifications.
Everything looks
TechCom.
well organized.
The resistance
It
group
is.
that my channel is
Everyone
named
pulls
after.
their weight here. If someone doesn't, we become weak. And you can probably imagine where I stand on being weak. I'll get right to it. There's a reason I decided to meet you. We intercepted some interesting data. It turns out you're part of a prestigious group. A group of people that Skynet marked for termination. See, John Connor, the leader of the Resistance, is #1 on that list. Then there's me. I know, I'm flattered. Every day, we lead, we fight, and we plan on how to destroy Skynet's central core. So I know exactly why we're on that fucking list. But why would Private Rivers be #3?
That infiltrator said something about me being marked for termination.
Huh. Interesting. I'll have to have a word with Connor about that. And that brings me to my second point, your first assignment. After the Annihilation Line got to Pasadena, Skynet started building installations there. I want you to go there and collect some intel, so we know what we're up against.
Sounds dangerous.
Definitely
It will
knows
be.
what she likes.
Check with Alvin before you go. He'll have something for you.
Sadly,
Remember,
she's not
you
exactly
might be
the best
valuable to
person to be leading
Skynet,
TechCom.
but the way I see it, you're still a private. Dismissed.
I mean, just look at her attitude. Like what was said earlier,
Rivers.
bitch alert.
Civilians don't need to know about what happened out there.
Don't have to, but deserve it. Now, like I was trying to say before, I was abruptly interrupted due to the unintended shutdown of the stream, the last one. I like that they allowed us to go into the exact same bunker that Kyle Reese was in during Sarah's vision of the future in Terminator 1. How is this? You're a huge Terminator fan? Awesome. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I already did a stream a little while ago, but it got cut off abruptly due to system crash, so I just restarted it right now. But yeah, it's really fun in my opinion. I mean, sure, there are some things that it's not perfect, but it's the best we've gotten in a long time. Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm glad that we get to go into the exact same bunker Kyle Reese described to Sarah. The only thing is that this is where I get to the first nitpick of the plot of this game. I feel like Kyle Reese should factor into this, but for those who have already played it, the only thing you know about Kyle Reese is his name dropped, at least at the end of the game. I mean, you would think with this bunker that he was in that flashback of the future war, he would be here, being part of the story, but he isn't, and it's ridiculous. Personally, I think that, what's her face? Baron, she should be like such a hot-headed leader of the Resistance that she ends up making so many screw-ups and bad judgment calls that it requires Kyle Reese being transferred over to this bunker, and in order to countermand her because he's John Connor's right-hand man. You know? That's at least my opinion on the matter.
Hey, it's a Pacific Division uniform.
He's a long way from home.
Okay, I can't do much right now. Yeah, it does feel exactly the same when he came in this shelter. Yeah. Just yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing something. Okay. where am I? Oh, there we go.
I hear you have something for me.
Not quite
I
open
do.
world, but
Commander
you can
Barron
do a lot
wanted
of
me to show
exploring.
you
It's
how to
like
customize your
multiple
weapons.
sandboxes to
Something
explore.
I've been working on for some time now. You see, your standard phased plasma is in a 40-watt range. However, you can upgrade its damage, shooting rate, or stability using decoded chips. The same ones you've been collecting from fallen Terminators.
Upgrades. Thanks for the
You can
reminder.
do the upgrades yourself. When you're done, go to the Quartermaster. I believe he has something for you as well.
Okay. Now, I do believe I gotta match certain symbols here. Okay. First, skills. Now I'm on my plasma. Yeah. Okay. Now that I've upgraded my weapons to as much as possible, what's next? Lockpicking, crafting, hacking, backpack, toughness, or fast learner. Might have to go on my weapons to actually upgrade this time. Yeah. Maybe I should upgrade stealth. It would help make things a little bit easier, do you think? Inventory. Oh yeah. Okay, inventory. So I should upgrade my backpack, you think? Where the weapons come up is my backpack. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, darn it. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. There we go. Now then, let's upgrade. I think I'll upgrade this. Alrighty then. Westinghouse first generation plasma rifle unlimited. Clip size, however, continuous fire will temporarily overheat the weapon. Yeah. Okay. Okay, first this. Okay, now then. Oh, that won't work. No. Nope. Cancel. Ah, darn it. Wrong. Okay. chip's compatible. Modification active. Tinker. There we go. I think I'll change this out for the assault rifle. There we go. Keep the Uzi 9mm and the shotgun for a while. Now then, I think that's it for now. Now then, I do believe this is the exit, and the weapons master's over here. One woman's there, Jennifer's there, crafting table there, Alvin there, Commander Baron over there. Now, if I'm correct, from yeah, okay. This way leads here and all there. Trying to figure out this base pattern here. Oh, I know I can't fully explore it for the time being, but just thought I'd have an idea. I don't think I can open that just yet. Nope, locked.
I'm Private Rivers. You got something for me?
I've been told you're using old goggles from the Pacific Division. Those aren't even standard issue anymore. Commander Baron asked me to hook you up with the latest version. These babies come equipped with a high-quality camera.
What do I do with them?
The idea is that when you reach Pasadena, you'll take pictures of Skynet's offensive installations. When you find them, put the goggles on, then aim and shoot. The pictures will be automatically sent to a military satellite that we hijacked from Skynet. They'll give us the necessary intel to prepare for when the annihilation line comes.
That's it?
That's it. We have a place ready for you here when you come back. Before you leave, take a look and see if there's anything else you need. I can get my hands on almost anything, but I don't normally hand out freebies.
Alrighty then. I guess I could get rid of the pistol now. Oh, hey, Wise Wolf. I just got to the bunker that Kyle Reese got ambushed in the first Terminator movie. And now I'm in the middle of. I just managed to upgrade my one plasma rifle. I'm just about ready to sell some stuff now. Let's see. Okay, can grenade. Highly explosive throwable device with a large blast radius. Oh, not can grenade, canister bomb. That's what it's called. Or should be called. Let's see. Keep the shotgun ammo, keep the medium caliber ammo first. Okay, no, I got rid of it. I technically, okay. What do y'all think? Should I get rid of the pistol right now? Oh, it's so far it seems okay. It's just, you know, yeah, I was just wondering how to handle the whole chip upgrade thing. Should I get rid of the pistol? I'm thinking I should. No, mean a visual representation. Oh, okay. I'll show you in a moment, but, yeah, I'm thinking I can get rid of the pistol now. I'm not going to need it for very long. So, pistol's gone. Use the chips, which I can use for the plasma guns, not standard weapons. Can't upgrade. Okay. I think, yeah, definitely get rid of the small caliber rounds. Unless, okay, what does the Uzi 9mm take? Okay, so it takes small caliber ammo, so that's for the... Okay, and that'll be for automatic rifles. And then there's that. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think I'll just, I think I'll just get rid of all the projectile weapons now. Except maybe the shotgun. Because that can still help with Terminators. Get rid of the Uzi. Okay. Alrighty. Now I should definitely sell at least these two plasma rifles at least, so that way I can get some stuff. Keep the one that I upgraded, and the resistance one, of course. So that leaves shotgun shells and red plasma, plus one canister bomb and pipe bomb, plus lockpick, 2 different sets of medkits. And I got plenty of space for what I get next. There we go. Okay.
Do you need anything?
Nah. Now here is something I do find interesting. This game is meant to be based on the Terminator 2 and Terminator 1 Future War, but it's interesting to note that this guy has the red thing on his sleeve, which was something brought up in Salvation. Basically, it stands for red, which is a symbol of the Resistance. So I find it interesting that it wasn't in the original films, but it was in Salvation, and they brought that little piece over from Salvation. I mean, not bad, it's just a little minor inconsistency, but still, I think it's a good addition to the lore for anyone who may have liked, Salvation. I know there are people out there who don't like it, but still.
That's it then. You're leaving us and going back to Pasadena.
Not
yeah,
yet.
I got this.
I need to collect the rest
skill
of my
points
stuff from
already.
our hideout.
Fine by me. Let's go.
Okay, let me show the skill points. Okay, I upgraded my weapons, and then I whatchamacallit, I upgraded the backpack. So, yeah, now it's time to get back to the safe house.
Please, you need to tell me what happened there. Where's my husband?
We were ambushed on our way out of the metro station. There was nothing we could do. He died protecting us. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Thank you for telling me this.
You did good by telling her. I don't care what Baron says. That woman deserved to hear the truth. Not knowing would destroy her. Believe me, Erin would kill to know what happened to her husband.
Okay. Onward back to the safe house. First assignment as a TechCom soldier, I've been ordered to gather intel from Pasadena, now that it's been overrun by Skynet. But before I head there, I should talk to Aaron and Ryan and see if they know any points of interest in the area.
Patrick! Look! Ryan fixed it! Ryan fixed the bus!
That's great news! Did you help?
No. I was with Aaron helping Mark. He's doing much better now.
I hear that you fixed the bus.
Yeah, finally. What about you? You meet the Resistance?
Yeah, finally.
So far, so good on that front. Okay. Okay, can't talk with them.
I'll talk to Aaron.
Okay. Oop.
I heard about Mark. What happened?
It was a close call, but he's on the mend now. And I have to thank you for that. So, thank you. So, what's new with you?
I've been ordered to go to Pasadena to collect some intel. Is there anything you need from there?
Right now, I don't need anything. But there's something you might be interested in. When we were running away the other day, Colin was supposed to bring something. Boxes of adrenaline, painkillers, and who knows what else. Since he didn't bring anything with him, I'd imagine everything's still there. Those stimulants might be useful to you. When used in small doses, they can improve focus and alertness. If I were you, I'd take a look.
Okay.
You didn't change your mind about joining the Resistance?
No, I'm packed and ready to go. You're the one that kept saying that we're going when in fact we're not. Oh, you really pissed me off, I must say.
You never told me you had a husband.
You never asked.
Camp or war? Camp, okay. Got one for camp. Ooh, okay.
Was he at that camp with you?
He was. Sweet little man. I had to take care of him when they sent us to work, because he was so fragile. Back at the camp, I used to think that the machines kept Peter alive to get me to cooperate. So when there was an opportunity to run, we had to take it. And we did. We ran with this little child that I had started to love. I felt that she was mine.
What was her name?
Her name was Taylor. Peter said it sounded too manly, so I said, good, we'll finally have a man in the family. But as you know nowadays, no story has a happy ending. She died shortly after. We buried her, and we stopped talking to each other. Eventually, the Annihilation Line caught up with us. We got separated. I ran away. He did too. At least, I hope he did. That's all.
Alrighty. Okay.
Moving out?
I am. Do you need anything from Pasadena?
No. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. There's nothing that I need from there.
Okay. Talk to Ryan.
They really took a bite out of me. I don't remember getting this cut.
Yeah, that one's on me. I tried to shave you 2 days ago and you moved.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Jacob! Laura tells me you're looking for volunteers that'll join the Resistance. You can count me in. It only seems fair since I owe you my life.
Looks like things are finally starting to go our way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Still nothing new around here. Just thought I'd make sure. Anything in here? Nope. Okay.
Nice see you got that bus running again.
You didn't think I would, did you? Well, don't wrap me off just yet. I still got it. Anyhow, I got something for you.
Ah, the termination knife.
It's called a termination knife. It's supposed to shut down a Terminator with a single stab, so if you sneak in and you want to take them down silently, well, that's your go-to weapon. I guess you could say it terminates Terminators. Wow, that was almost as bad as jam.
Where did you get that?
A group of travelers came by earlier. We traded, talked for a while. Actually, they said something that got my attention. Something about meeting a guy out there who kept asking about Jacob Rivers. They said it didn't seem right. You don't think it's that thing that you told us about before, do you? Sorry, I probably should have said something right away.
Mm-hmm.
Have you changed your mind about joining the Resistance?
No. No, I have not. I think I'm better off anywhere that bus takes me. I'm moving out tomorrow. Anyone who wants to join is more than welcome to, but I don't suppose you're interested.
What's on your mind?
Well, you really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I wouldn't mind having him around. He always know what to do. He was the only one who didn't lose his mind after Judgment Day.
Okay, got one for what did he do? Okay.
What did he do?
He finally found me hiding below the stage. I was such a nervous wreck. So to try to calm me down, he just said, "That band sucked anyway." Tucker said, "We need to be calm right now." I listened to him. We all did, survivors from the concert.
Did you drive someplace safe?
It was my first call. Just drive. Gave it a shot, but we kept running into these sandstorms. Every car fucked up after a couple of miles. Turned out that atomic dust ain't so great with engines. Finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there were as confused as we were. All the communication went to shit. Tucker managed to find some batteries, and we sat in front of our boombox. It started to list cities to avoid. Cities that were hit by the nuclear bombs.
Okay.
How many cities were hit?
I don't know exactly how many, but it took them a couple of minutes just to go through the A's. We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that for now, the safest place there is right where we were. So we decided to stay and start a camp.
You're going to Pasadena?
Yep, I am.
I have a mission for you. A secret mission. Super important. Probably the most important of them all.
What is it?
Could you bring me my chalk?
Chalk?
Yeah. It's at my house. The one with the beware sign on the side. Could you bring it to me? I mean, if you could. I did bring you that bullet one time.
I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
I'll find it. Alrighty then. Into Pasadena at night, which is kind of how this all started. Hopefully, though, I'm not overwhelmed. I mean, after all, I now have a phased plasma rifle and a 40-watt range. Or technically, it's pronounced phased plasma rifle in a 40-watt range.
Rivers, are you receiving me?
I am.
Good. I marked vantage points on your map. Use them to take pictures of the Skynet installations. And although this is a recon mission, you have clearance to engage at will. Over and out.
Now, real quickly, for those who are probably wondering, I've always wondered myself, there seems to be two barrels on the Skynet issue phased plasma rifle. An upper bulky barrel and a lower thin barrel. Now, I always thought to myself that the lower barrel was where the plasma shot out of, and the upper barrel was more of a... whoa! And the upper barrel was where, like, grenades shot out of. I mean, I always thought... That's what I initially thought back when Terminator 2 was, you know, still new and fresh to all of us. I mean, doesn't it look like the upper barrel would fire fire grenades, and that's why there's a clip behind the handle of the gun? Oh. Come on. You want to open the door, don't you? Ha. Yeah, these ain't much of a challenge anymore, especially when it comes to a phased plasma rifle. Oh. Okay, have a good night, Wise Wolf. Thank you for joining, by the way. Oh. Alrighty. Kill the rat. Trade for resources. Okay. Do I have any noisemakers? Nope. But I do have these. So there. Okay.
Private, there's a strong possibility that you'll encounter a T-47 there. It's Skynet's newest Walker-type HK. If you can, take a photo of a functioning unit that we can analyze. Over and out.
Okay. Darn rat. Okay. I do believe there is a... Yep. There is actually a trophy I can unlock by opening this, obviously, easily get around door. Okay, but it's a hard one, obviously. They're taunting me. It's just standing there taunting me. It survived Judgment Day, stood up against the acid rains, atomic dust, the Terminators, and HKs, and I broke my fucking knife trying to carve my name in on the goddamn thing. Every day I walk past it, no walls supporting it, but it won't even fucking budge. I refuse to believe that there's nothing on the other side of that door. I bet this war would end if I could open it. No more Skynet, no more scavenging for food, no more suffering. Alright, let's see here. I still got a few points away before I get this. I will backtrack to it though. Yeah. Okay, when I get a level up, I will come back to that to get that. Blow up the trailer door to get inside. Oh. Wait till I see the next big T-47. Yeah. I have to admit, it is an intimidating guy. Kind of almost reminds me of the original T-70 Terminators from T2 3D. Okay. Now then. It's a bird. 600 more skill points. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know where I am now. I'm in the area that I think I ran into. This is where I found the pistol. Wow. You talk about being back in familiar territory. Yeah, because here's... Yeah, because this is where I was told to hide. No photo taken. Alright. Try shrugging that off. Okay. Where am I now? Oh, okay, I know where I am. Parking garage. Wonder if that might have been the one. No, I forgot. That's that parking garage was in a different part of LA. I was thinking the parking garage where Sarah and Reese were hiding in. Oh, another canister bomb. Good. So that brings me to 2 of them. I'll be sure to save them. Okay. Yeah, I know where I am now. This is where I was earlier when I was on the run. Yeah, this is where I was. This is the path I had to run from the Terminators from. Oh, there you are. These plasma rifles unless I can afford them to carry. Rest in peace. Peter, it turns out that there are still people out there. And you thought that we were the only ones who survived. I've decided I'm going to stay with them for a while. I don't think it's particularly safe here, but I am tired of running. You know we're not getting any younger. There's this guy, Ryan. An old guy like us who reminds me of how much we've aged. All of them think they have a story to tell since they've lived through Judgment Day. You know what he asked me? He asked me if I had remembered coffee. Quite an icebreaker, don't you think? I think you'd like him. You guys would have quite the time annoying me. My watch is ending soon. I miss you, and I miss real coffee. Ah, this must be Aaron's note. Ah, camera mode. Yeah.
Sending you the first set of pictures.
That's exactly what we need. Move to the second point.
Way to ambush him. Come on. getting what I need before I can actually unlock that knowing door there. Ooh, locked door. Okay, there's the one there. Okay, it must have been that thing that was... Stairs are wrecked. And in here. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Speaking of which, how is my health at the moment? There we go. Some ambulances. There we go. There. There we go. You gotta get the precise spot just right. Okay. Different stimulants can enhance your speed, toughness, or reflexes for a short period of time. To use combat, yeah, defensive. Okay. More stimulants. Key is needed for this door. Okay. is needed for this door? I can't help but wonder if there is a key to find and I just haven't found it. Ooh. The key is now going to bother me, I just know it. Yeah, I know about the Skynet outposts.
Commander, I've encountered Skynet's plasma storage.
You have a green light to destroy any Skynet structures in Pasadena. But keep in mind, that is not your highest priority. If you want to save ammo, overloading the main computer and any storage facility will do the trick.
Okay. Where? Oh. Over here. Oh yeah, that. Okay. Okay, now then. There we go. Finally got that. Now try to take this out. Going back to that door. Easy money. Okay, let it pass by. Let them both aim in my direction. Oh, okay. There we are. Minor problem. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Okay, which way is it turning? Between there and there. Okay, so it won't see me. I'm gonna try to
sending it right now.
Well done, Private. Now proceed with your main objective.
Priority to me. Do I have the AI awareness mod installed? Actually I don't. This is a PS3. Not the, whatchamacallit, the, computer. Come on. Okay. Ah, darn it. There we go. There, I have all the turrets on my side now. Gotcha. Some damage there, didn't ya? Okay. I think I can, yeah, I can hack into it. And then, let's see. You killed everything you saw. Awesome. Oh, darn it. Ah, darn it. Okay. Wait, everyone, run, 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 run.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
Blackout. Skynet didn't even know what hit. Anything over here? Nope. Wait a minute. Is there a control panel over here? Oh yeah. But I didn't need to hack it. Oh boy. I think I just made it angry. Oh, actually, maybe this will work.
Nice work, Rivers.
As Gimli would say, that still only counts as one. Has reactors covering the armor of the shoulders. Yeah, I just took advantage of that. Okay. There we go. stubborn little... Ah, another shotgun. Backpack full, apparently. Alrighty. Okay, let's see now. Actually, I'll update that now. That way. There. Got it. I'll trade that shotgun later. That was easy and simple. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Now you just come from this way. Nope. Huh. Oh, there we go. Anything? Oh, there we are. I'm getting real good at all the scavenging. At least I like to think I am. Alrighty. where I started, so... Okay. Alrighty. Anything in here? Nope, just rocks. Okay, I see. How do I get across here without falling to my possible death? Oh, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Bit of a fall there. Back to Pasadena. Okay. Oh.
Second batch going through.
Got it. One more to go.
Okay. Oh boy. Now, I could just go back that way. It'll only be a quick trip. Get out of the way. I have nothing chasing after me. Terminator flamethrower is there again. Oh, some behind me. There we go. Nice try, pal. But not in this lifetime. Oh, I missed this. Good thing I did come back this way. Oh, wait. No, that's the path leading me right back to... Yeah. Alrighty. trophy. I knew it. I just knew I'd get that. I just had to. Sorry, the one guy lost his mind wondering if he'd ever get that thing open. Okay. Chock full of surprises is that way. Okay. This is the way we went before. Oh. Alrighty. Too hard? Okay. Oh.
That's gotta be Colin's hideout.
Laser traps. With sufficient explosive skill level, I can temporarily disarm or even collect planted laser traps. Okay.
Looks like Colin rigged this place with traps. Better be careful.
Okay. Yeah, I should have probably upgraded my explosives, but... yeah, I'm nowhere near getting the next level, so I'm just gonna have to be very, very careful. Okay, so I can't get over. Okay. So for the time being, I can't deactivate. Yeah. That was close. I have to go back through, I bet. Second hospitality. If you're reading this, then you must have gotten past my security system. Congrats. You must be as sharp as a sack of marbles. But as you've already noticed, I'm very protective of my stuff. So if you have any senses, you'll put back whatever you tried to take and go on about your merry way. But if you're one of them Terminators and you're reading this, then good for you. I didn't even know you could do all that. And since we're actually communicating and all, I got a favor to ask. Could you let me know, why do y'all need teeth? That's something that's been on my mind for a while now. I mean, y'all don't eat, y'all don't chew, and I assume y'all don't brush either. So why the chompers? I already know the answer to that. To pass for human when they actually have, get flesh and all that. Okay.
Spencer?
Ah,
There has to be a hospital nearby.
that's the key I needed. Okay, so by coming this way, I got the key so that I can get in there. Makes sense now. Okay, now then. So I have to... Well, I have to go here anyway, so I can just come down this way, over there, and then, yeah. First, craft some items if possible. There we go. Some pipe bombs. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How am I going to get over this? Was close. Okay. Darn it. There we go. Oh. Ha! Didn't stand a chance. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, being spotted. Come on. Didn't expect that, did you? Serve and protect. Okay, got that. Okay.
dispensary. This is it. Looks like Colin was really prepared. Or maybe he was planning to open his own pharmacy once this was all over. Huh. Aaron will appreciate that.
There we go. Save point in there, but now over to here. Beware. Got it.
That sign. That has to be Jennifer's house.
Bunch of bunk beds. Wow. There must have definitely had a lot of people here for that. Okay.
That's Jennifer's father. Poor guy.
Okay, open that door. What do we got?
Empty. Now where's the rest? Huh. Is that a map to your hiding place, Patrick?
So basically follow the chalk. Dear Jennifer, I was afraid to bring up this topic again, so I have decided to leave you this letter. I hope you find it. I hope it finds you. I don't think it's safe for you or your brother to stay at the house anymore. That something broke inside Ed, and we're scared he might do something to one of you. He is not the same man he used to be. We are leaving tomorrow, and I really think you should reconsider coming with us. We will be waiting for both of you until sundown. I am writing this with only the best of intentions. I hope you understand. Be safe, Rose. Okay. there is to explore in this house. Okay. Follow the chalk. Follow the chalk. Follow the chalk. Surprises there. Okay. And this over here is Skynet Western Outpost. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alrighty then. Follow the chalk. Okay. Now, onward and on.
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Patrick. That should do it.
Hasn't been so great since Ed decided to lock up the sanctuary. A new addition to our group should liven things up a bit. At least I hope so. Her name's Erin, and I think we have a lot in common. She's a doctor, and I think of myself as some sort of spiritual healer. So I believe we're gonna get along just fine. I have to remember to ask her about what she did when those bombs hit. I bet she has a great story about it.
Good job with these pictures, Rivers. We're one step closer to preparing a counterattack. I'm starting to see why Skynet isn't so fond of you. Now get your ass back to the shelter.
broke in here just for one lockpick. What a gem. Wait a minute. Can I jump up there? I doubt it. Nah, I doubt it. Or this way. Either way. Rat, anyone? Rat burgers coming up. Okay. Okay, that's the lowest map I can get. Okay. Did I miss anything on my way over? Oh, yeah. I missed something. To the path I was on before when I was here in Pasadena earlier. Yeah. Here, it's upstairs. Okay. details, fabrics. Is there some kind of... No. Oh, jeez, how am I gonna get to do this? Alrighty. I'll just drop one of my phase plasma rifles here to sell. Alright, so I'm an hour behind when I said I was going to end this stream, but still. Anything new? Nope. Come looking for us. These sections of those are doors they need to break down. Perfect, rooms.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now, I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
I thought Patrick was your brother.
In our house, we were all brothers and sisters. But me and Patrick, we've always had this special bond. Felt what the other one was feeling. We'd even get sick together. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
That's sad.
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother, too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
Okay. Okay, everyone else seems to be asleep. a scene based on the Tech Noir shootout as well as the Galleria shootout.
Wake up! We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asked a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave!
Still alive!
Go! Go! Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Yeah, that thing ain't going down anytime soon, apparently.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Okay, where are the subtitles? I thought they were turned on. They should have been on during that cutscene there. Okay. Probably just a glitch or something. Members of the Resistance. On to the next one. Star Wars reference.
Sergeant, at ease.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Okay. This car looks a little like the one Reese drove, except it's missing a little turret on top. Okay, the only thing missing from this underground thing is... Oh wait, no, my mistake. There is a pipe you walk over. Because I remember that being in the movie. I just never quite noticed it until then finally. Okay, finally noticed it so I can get that little peep out of my mind.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Hey, doggy. Yeah, I'm no Terminator. Wonder if I can see. I don't think I can see Reese's name on there. Hey, doggy. There's a buggy.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
Okay, so these are cherries, apparently. Or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It must have been Calvin's pet. Just want to see if I run into anyone by the name of Reese. Probably not, though.
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
Civilian.
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
Will do.
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
Don't worry. We're friends, aren't we? I do notice a little lack of children in this place. I mean, aside from Patrick. I remember this bunker having no children in it. Trying to cope with the end of the world and whatnot.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Okay. Improves endurance, temporarily slows down time. It temporarily increases movement speed. I think I'll hold on to them for now, but yeah.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, well, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Don't know what I should answer with there. Didn't you try to reach home?
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
And the T-400 was featured in, Terminator, the Terminator Dawn of Fate. That was, they were one of those rusty, droid-like Terminator types. Still locked. Okay, that leads down to there, and then... yeah, okay. mission where I have to go find him. Yeah. Any one of these resemble Kyle Reese at all? Probably not. Okay, I'll talk to Aaron.
Are you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
Oh, okay.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
Okay. That's how you play.
It's getting more and more crowded in here.
Yeah. Just means more mouths to feed.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Maybe one of these is Kyle Reese? I don't think so. Worth a shot, though. Nothing to exchange at the moment. Okay.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I already found it. It's currently, dead inside the fence. You are probably aware of this, but it is essential that we mobilize all troops in the area and abandon all level 3 outposts. I understand the consequences and will take full responsibility for this. As for Private Rivers, I believe he deserves recognition for his actions, and perhaps a promotion is in order. I will leave that decision to you. I want you to keep him close. Signed, John Connor. Quit jumping on me. Alrighty. increase stealth. There we go. Los Angeles. Inglewood. Yeah, I remember that. I know. San Pedro's down there. This is practically Long Beach. Venice, Ocean Park, Santa Monica, up there. Van Nuys, San Fernando, Burbank. Okay, there's Pasadena. This is all downtown LA. But Pasadena was basically where I was stationed. Pomona, Claremont, no. Okay, where is... Somewhere on here has to be Highland. That way I can see if there's a West Highland on here. Okay, Huntington Beach. Okay, there's Long Beach, right there. Straight out of Compton. Watts. I believe somewhere in this area here is the Tiki Motel, where John Connor was conceived. San Gabriel, Savannah, Pasadena, okay. Eagle Rock. I remember Eagle Rock. That factored into Terminator Salvation, the video game. They were trying to get from downtown LA up to Eagle Rock in order to find the Skynet facility where they would save the soldiers that were behind enemy lines. Okay, there's Upland. Anaheim right there. Santa Ana. Los Alamitos. Come on, there has to be Clearwater. Darn it. Oh, San Dimas, home of Bill and Ted. Whoa. I don't see West Highland on here. Oh well. There's old Hollywood. I'm pretty sure somewhere up here is the Sherman, which means somewhere over here would be the Galleria. Okay, I'll stop looking at the map for now.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Central Core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the Central Core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak, so you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
Because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
So, I guess we should thank the machines for teaching us compassion.
I guess we should. I have my special way of thanking them. A shot to the skull from a plasma rifle. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
Who wants to be a bully?
Believe me, there will come a time when you'll become whatever you need to be to survive. No one ever stands up to bullies.
I do.
But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Move on to the next area, and then I will call it a night. Okay. Let's see here. The Annihilation line under control. We got some time to prepare a counterattack. In the meantime, Commander Barron wants me to check in on Alvin, who is downtown doing maintenance work for our defense systems. Okay. Now then. You know what? I think I will just go one extra 6 minutes and then I'll call it a stream. That way, let me hit that 3-hour mark.
More wounded!
We need a medic over here!
I'm telling you, I saw something.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led Skynet's attack.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses, and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up ahead! Got it! Lead the way! This way!
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
The Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their back. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way.
Wrong one.
Keep moving!
Here they come!
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units! Aerial, take cover!
Now! Shoot before it reboots!
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Now! Shoot before it reboots! Final!
This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Shoot the tank! Cover!
Take 2 of my men and proceed up that hill. We'll stay here to keep Skynet away from you.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the doc! The dock's in danger! Get up that hill! Follow me! We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit! We're too late! They're already here! This is it!
Take care of those drones! It's clear!
Wait here! I'll go get the doctor! Alvin! Oh my god! I'm actually glad to see you! What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working? They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did! Baron's messengers. We need to leave now. Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that. Are you all right? We need to move. You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured. Ah! Go! I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll restart. I'll get Alvin out of there, and then I'll end this thing. I fell behind. Come on, load a little faster, please. Come on, load.
Alvin! Oh my god! I'm actually glad to see you! What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working? They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured. Ah!
Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Ariel! Okay, go!
It's turning around! It's right behind us!
Don't look back!
Good idea!
Made it.
You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
The tide is turning. Okay, the crate over the vent is finally removed.
Hey, glad to see you alive. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. I wanted to tell you that, you know, just in case.
Hey, are you alright? We just got the news about the attack. They're getting closer, aren't they?
Still no change there.
Wasn't expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. It had never been as quiet at the house as it had been back then. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
No worries. Sometimes it ain't easy. But the post-apocalyptic world tends to bring out even the worst and even the best of us. But sometimes it also brings out the best and the worst of us. Still no sign of Kyle Reese in this place. Alvin's little spider crawling over there still.
Lay still. Don't move.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
Glad I get out.
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
That. What else is there? Who else is there?
Jacob.
How are the wounded doing?
The few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
What's on your mind?
Ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Are you thinking about anything in particular?
About the day we first met. It was long before Judgment Day. I was getting coffee on my way to school. I noticed him because he was buying tea in a coffee shop. I don't know why, but that made me smile. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Do you want to find him?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We're lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright, this is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it...
What?
One of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a Resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
Way to make a good first impression.
Sure is. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
I'm not surprised. You were still just a kid.
That doesn't mean I didn't have a kill count back then. It just consisted of people. But that's a different story.
weapons, there's stealth, there's explosives, crafting, hacking. Let's get, there we go. Hunting season now.
Patrick, you're up?
There are people who need help more than me. Anyway, I can't talk. I have to bring something important to Erin.
Okay. Okay, what was it? Ah, must be pills. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Leave this area and then... Or is there anything I need to get? I don't think so. I gotta make sure. Okay, move on to the next area and then let the autosave take its effect. Okay, so I went a little longer than I intended. But hey, at least I got a good chunk of this game in. On the first day I get it. I'll play some more later when I wake up before work. During this mission, exact locations of your targets are not displayed. However, there are 2 signal strength indicators on the upper left corner of my HUD. Increasing percentage value indicates that I am moving towards the target. Decreasing value indicates that I'm moving away from the target.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers, who should be our guys. What the hell are they doing here?
Okay. Everyone who has not stuck around, I thank you all for rewatching this, and I hope to catch you in the next one later. In the meantime, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, actually, TechCom, preserving Terminator lore since 1984. Subscribe to us if you want to live. Remember, there's no fate but what we make. I'll be back. In the meantime, Hasta la vista, baby.